best, then you got the best. The hottest band in the world, Kiss!
Those words are pure magic to Kiss fans. But what is the best song to follow that? Personally, I think the answer is obvious. It's 1998's I Finally Found My Way. But, amazingly, despite playing nearly 3,000 shows over 50 years and having 269 songs to choose from, Kiss has only consistently opened shows with just 8 songs.
Actually, on several occasions, Kiss has opened up a show with songs like I've Had Enough, 100,000 Years, and King of the Mountain.
Yes, there are a few exceptions, but in terms of regularly starting off the show on a major tour, it's only 8 songs. Let's rank all 8.
All Kiss rank. Life is short. Watch more Kiss videos on YouTube.
You were the best, and you got the best. The hottest band in the world, Kiss!
In last place is Love Gun. I can see what they were thinking here. It starts off with that cool machine gun part. That should work. But it just didn't. Love Gun is a great song and a Kiss classic, but it isn't a bombastic, grab you by the throat classic. And that's what's needed for an opener. At number 7 is Creatures of the Night. Now, before you start writing your angry comments, hear me out. I think this song is great, especially the bridge. And, thematically, this hits for an opener. All that talk of being nocturnal and biting works well to start a Kiss show. But here's why I don't like it as an opener. The intro has no build to it. It's just a quick drum fill and then they go right into the song. Even when they double the drum fill, it just doesn't allow you to savor the awesomeness of Kiss's entrance, which is one of the best parts of the show. I think this would make a much better second song. Number 6, Modern Day Delilah. Say what you will about Sonic Boom and Tommy Thayer, but this song is an absolute banger. And this totally worked as a show opener, especially with that cool, over the drums entrance. I wish they had chosen this one over, Say Yeah, as the default, new Kiss song, on the End of the Road tour.
You wanted the best! You got the best! The hottest band in the world, Kiss!
Number 5, Psycho Circuit. Lyrically and thematically, this is probably the best show opener, with all the "Welcome to the show" and amplifiers start to hum stuff. This was intentionally written as an opener and it works really well. Paul's intro scream is great, even when he somehow does it via ventriloquism. At number 4 is what has become the standard Kiss opener, Detroit Rock City. The intro grabs you immediately and it has perfect places for explosions. I only have 2 complaints here. Number 1, it's a little weird to open a show with a song about a kid dying in a car accident. And secondly, they've opened with this song far too many times. Fellas, switch it up and try I Finally Found My Way, for once. Before we get to the top 3, let's take a look at some of the times Kiss went absolutely batshit insane and opened up with something other than these 8 songs. As we do, can you please do the channel a huge favor and click on that subscribe button? Oh, and I've included links to YouTube videos of all of these interesting shows in the description. Definitely worth a listen. Thanks. This next song was a bold choice for an opener, was only used on one tour, but it worked great. As Peter has said, King of the Nighttime World, feels like you're going to war and then all of a sudden you're rockin' and rollin'. What was interesting was that they started with Ace doing the feedback thing. It's weird to start the show with just one dude on stage. They totally could have skipped that part, but they kept it in, and it worked.
A big San Francisco welcome for our special guest tonight, Kiss!
At number 2 is the song Kiss started all of their early shows with. Juice is the only song on this list that isn't sung by Paul. The intro riff grabs you right away and pauses for just the right amount of time before the bomb goes off to start the show. If you saw the reunion tour, you'll remember how exhilarating it felt when they busted into Juice as the curtain fell.
You wanted the best and you got the best! The hottest band in the world! Kiss!
The best show opener is from Kiss's classic 1977 to 1978 era. I Stole Your Love is another song Paul wrote deliberately as a show starter and it rules. No matter how many times I watch this, it still gives me chills. The 4 hits in the beginning of the song are tailor-made to sync up with the explosions, and then it kicks into Kiss at its hard-rocking best. People lost their minds when they started off the Hot in the Shade tour with this song, and rightfully so. It was awesome. That's it. All 8 Kiss show opening songs ranked. Hope you enjoyed this list. Please consider liking and subscribing. And don't forget to argue below about how you think every show should be opened with, just a boy. Thanks.